Good afternoon and welcome to Monday. I worked till 2:30 today and I've packed up my computer. I'm all put away. I'm just going to make myself some lunch. Bit scrambled egg, I think. Shortly I'll be walking down into Brixham trying to reach my 5,000 step target without my knee hurting, and I'll be catching up with Glenn when he finishes work. So first of all, scrambled egg. I'm so pleased with myself for cooking this. It took like 2 minutes. I found myself scouring the cupboards looking for something, and I was going to eat the biscuits that Glenn had brought, and I was like, no, scrambled egg. So years ago I used to be very driven to do massive things, and I was a self-help junkie. Honestly, I read all the self-help books. Be the best version of you. It must be a good 4 or 5 years since I really stepped back from that. I think there's a lot about that sort of mindset that isn't healthy. Well, not the way I was doing it anyway. And I was always looking for the way to be better. Yeah, it was quite exhausting for a lot of people. And I stepped away from that. I know if I say to you, I've learned how to slow down, you're going to say, no, you haven't. And I do see what you're saying. I still do like to get the most out of my day. But it's not been goal driven. I've not been like, get up at 5 AM to achieve this goal. None of that. It has been more relaxed, even if it doesn't look it. And yesterday I found myself with my notebook open, just really clarifying what I want from different areas of my life. And it didn't feel sort of the energy of a push, achieve something mighty. No, it wasn't that. I've just been listening to a podcast featuring Robin Sharma, who wrote The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. And he said something, I'm going to mess this up. He said something about your day is your life in miniature. And it just made me think about being more purposeful and more meaningful in my days. Now, we set off to live a more meaningful life like in 2017. Have we really got there? I'm not sure. But there's something encouraging me to return to that more driven, more purposeful and meaningful life. To be more intentional, that's the word. To be more intentional about creating that life. I don't know what that looks like yet, but I'll let you know. One thing it does make me want to do though, it makes me want to write more. I'm going to go and meet Glenn now. I'm a little bit early, and that's purposeful because I want to sit down on the beach and just spend some time reading, listening, writing in my books. So come on, let's go. And I'm walking down, not taking the bus. Fingers crossed my knee doesn't hurt. In good news, my knee's not hurting, and I've walked all the way down here, albeit slowly, but I have done it. Secondly, Brixham is looking beautiful. So many holiday makers and people enjoying this place. I feel very happy that I'm able to be here. I bet the marina's been busy today. Well, I was sitting on the bench round the corner for a bit, but I was in the sun, so I've come around the other side, the shady side. I've got a great view of the beach from a shady spot. I'm sitting listening to a podcast, taking some notes. It's just such a stunning day today. Glenn's gone for lemon meringue flavour. We've come straight in, put the Olympics back on. Today, I've watched the men's mountain biking, the men's diving. So I'm making a jam jar dressing to go with this delicious salad. I've got to use this Dijon mustard before I can get onto the big jar. This is a super easy recipe. 1 tablespoon of white wine vinegar. I've got some spring onions in there. It was supposed to be shallots, but didn't have those, so spring onions it is. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 teaspoon Dijon mustard, and then just some salt and pepper. I've just screwed the lid on, and now I'm going to give it to Mr. Warner to shake. Give it a good shake, hun. Mr. Warden's done a stellar job there. In addition to our lovely salad and salad dressing, I've done these garlic new potatoes, roasted them with some parmesan. They're smelling so good. Sounds like the owl is right outside. Sounds like it's right in that tree. It says it's Tawny Owl. I've just seen it fly off.